She's very bossy. See how big she is? What's happening, guys? Hope you had a good night.
Martin, did it go exactly as planned?
Yes, it did. Look, we wanted to finish in. I really wanted a first round finish, but I started getting a bit ahead of myself, and I stuffed a few takedowns, and I got taken down and got out of it. One of them scared the crap out of me. I thought I almost fell out the ring. Look, I have these guys next to me at Tang, and I heard everything, man. Like I grew up with them, and it was just all about calming me down after that first round. We knew what he wanted, we knew his game plan. It's just a matter of capitalizing and fighting my style.
It looked like he was almost going to last to the end of the second round. Were you surprised he lasted as long as he did? Because you really started turning up in the second round.
I knew it was second round as well. I wanted the first round, but I knew I hit a few knees to the belly. I hit him with a couple of body shots and a couple of right hands, and I seen him shaking. And look, I knew I had more than 3 minutes to play with him, and he was getting a bit desperate. But it is what it is. You hit him hard until they shoot on you, I guess.
So what's the adjustment for fighting inside the ring instead of a cage?
Yeah, so I don't go into a bout with a game plan anymore. It's just a matter of fighting my style and everything that we've worked on at Hard Knocks, and going from there.
Martin, you talked about the trilogy after the fight. Would you care to expand on that?
Everyone always speculates either it would be Gaffarov or it could be Christian Lee. I know Christian Lee's gone up a weight class, and for me that is like maybe out the window. But I'd like to face Gaffarov, but there might be other contenders along the way. But we'll see what happens, man.
Now featherweight has the best grappler waiting for the title shot like Bruno Pucci or Barry Connor. Are you prepared for them are you prepared for them or at the second title?
I'll be prepared for anyone that they put in front of me.
Oh, and Christian Lee is now lightweight champion. So would you
Congrats
like to
to
try
him.
to become the double champ again?
Look, I've been there, done that. I don't want to go up to the lightweight division. I know a lot of people message me, and a lot of people tell me to take that belt back, but it doesn't motivate me. Defending my legacy, putting my family on the map, as well as my team on the map, that motivates me.
Who are the other contenders in the featherweight division?
There's a lot, man. There's a lot coming in, obviously you guys know Gary Taylor's working his way up, but I don't think he's, maybe a few more fights and I'd say he's ready. There's still the old horses, Kotetsu Boku, who's fighting another Vietnamese phenom, Tan Lee. Man, there's a lot of guys in this division, and I'm the one that they're after. No, I'm not after them. They're after me. So whoever steps up to the plate and signs the dotted line, I'll be signing the other side.
Martin, you had a moment with Matsushima with the fight. What were you telling?
Look, I don't want to be like ahead of myself, saying like, yeah, I beat you or I beat you or whatever. But I just say, look, man, you're gonna come back strongly. You're young, you're a phenom, and just stay strong. Keep coming back.
So were you surprised that Koyomi was that resilient, especially in round one?
Hey man, he's tough. Holy hell, he's tough. Anyway, he was quick in the first round. He surprised me with that takedown, but we worked for it. Till Tang had me in the worst positions, and I prevailed. And with our wrestling coaches at Hard Knocks 365, they had me prepared from day one when I went there. Kami Bazani and Greg Jones. It's no joke at Hard Knocks.
To Aung La and Martin, you're always there for each other. So my question is to Martin. What does Aung La mean to you, and to Aung La, what does Martin mean?
He eats a lot of food, man. He eats a lot of food and he lifts a lot of weights. And makes me do an extra session with him because he has to do a session again. We only got one car, so we got to travel together. But no, man, he's straight up an inspiration. He's a loving father. He does everything for his family, and I appreciate that and I respect that. He puts his team first. He puts everyone else first before himself, and he's always there to help everyone before he helps himself. And I'm glad to have someone like him around and supporting me. Just his good vibes, man. Good vibes only. He rubs off on you, you know.
For Coach Henry, Martin's been he's been talking highly about his move to Hard Knocks 365. You're the one who's seen his improvement since he came to the gym. What can you say about how he's developed as a fighter?
This is my first time, so if I sound nervous, don't worry about this. Well, I mean, it takes time, you know. We work, we have a system, like you said. My partners, Kami and Greg Jones. We have a system that takes some time, so we're not looking at the short term. We see improvements already. We want him to be a little more patient because he has a lot of power, and he showed that today. After the first round, he stayed relaxed, and this is what we look for with all our fighters. We are all offensive, defensive fighters. We want to go forward and we want to make a fight. We don't want to game plan too much and make it some kind of boring contest. We try to knock people out during the hurt business in our gym. So sometimes it works, and today it worked. We have a couple of champions. Aung La is another example. If he fights, everybody knows somebody's going to get hurt. And that's what we do.
Martin, do you see your profile growing in Australia, especially after some of your recent wins?
Look, I see my profile, just growing here and there. You know, I don't pay too much attention to it, man. Like what the glitz and glamours and the fame, it doesn't tickle my fancy, you know. I know I have Australia as a support. I know I have Vietnam supporting me. I get messages every day. I get support calls every day, and I take everything in and I use that as energy to distribute and push on and support my family.
And what do you think of some of the young talent coming up from Australia?
Man, mark my words, Alex Volkanovski is going to be the next featherweight champion.
Any last question?
Martin,
Okay.
Two.
I'll give to the Vietnamese.
Two guys.
Two last questions.
Do you have any words for the next fighter, and are you willing to have them when it may come to Vietnam in September?
I'm always down to help Vietnamese fighters and help MMA grow in Vietnam. So whenever the call and the opportunity is there, I'm there.
just quickly, I guess you take on anyone that put in front of you. Have you got an idea when you want to compete again and any particular cards?
I'll let my body heal up, but I'm getting on that Century card has always been a dream, and fighting in Japan has always been a dream, but I don't want to rush anything, man. Whatever Matt Hugh and Chatri offer, I'll sign the dotted line.
Just quickly, Henry, what have you experienced of one championship?
Well, it's very cool. I love Asia. I love the support of the fans here. Totally different than everywhere else in the world. It's just a fact. I've been to Japan many times in my career, but everything is cool, man. That these guys get treated very well, and at the end of the day, these guys they all put their lives on the line, and I think that's very respected here. So I'm always happy to be in Asia, and I have a lot of Asian people around me. My wife's from Asia too. She's from Thailand, so that's it.
We love you, Pookie. We love you.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, it was very good. You're good at talking. Two belts?
Yeah. Lady here.
Good now. This guy don't do belt. Silly.
I've got 2 belts.
Where are your belts?
And I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah, where are your belts?
Too heavy. And we're moving.
See you soon.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
One more.
Bye, guys. Bye.